Hi students, today we're going to be working on equivalent fractions. So let's get to it. So let's start by drawing 2/3. Now the 2 is my numerator, and that shows me how many parts I am taking or shading. And the bottom part is my denominator, and that tells me what is the total. So the total amount of parts. So 2/3 means that there is a total of 3 parts. So I'm going to draw that as a box. And as long as I have equal parts, I'll be fine. I will make 3 boxes that are equal parts. Okay? So this is saying 2/3, so that means I'm taking 2 of those parts, and the total amount of parts is 3. So it makes sense that if the total amount of parts is 3, I have 1 here, I have 1 here, and I have 1 here. If you add all that up, then the total is 3. So I'm going to color this to show that I'm taking 1, I'm taking 2 parts out of 3. So now that I know that, I can make equivalent fractions just in the same way. All I have to do is draw 3 equal boxes. So I'm going to draw 3 boxes, and they're going to be equal. So it doesn't matter how much I put inside. As long as it's equal parts, it's going to be an equivalent fraction. So I'm going to, since I put 1 in that last one, I'm going to put 2 into each one. 2, 2, and 2. So here's where I make my fraction. So if you add all that up, 2 plus 2 plus 2, it's equals 6. So my denominator is 6. And remember that I am taking 2 parts. I have to take 2 parts so that it's equivalent. 1 part, 2 parts. Okay? So that tells me that my numerator is going to be 4 because I add that up. 2 plus 2 is 4. I'm taking 4/6. And I can keep going in the same way. Again, I'm going to make equal parts boxes. So 1, 2, 3. So as long as I have equal boxes and I take 2 of the boxes, it's going to be an equivalent fraction. So I'm going to, this time I'm going to do 3. That's fine if I do 3. I did 3 here, 3 there, and 3 there. So I add that up. I know it's 3 plus 3 plus 3. It is 9. And I'm taking 2 of the boxes. 1 box, 2 boxes. So 3, 6. So my numerator is going to be 6. And my denominator is going to be 9. Now you see that I could keep going in the same manner again and again. So I could make this 4 in each box, 5 in each box, 6 in each box. Let's get creative and just do a big one. So let's do the same type of box, and I'm going to have 3 equal parts. I'm going to do, let's do 12. Let's do 8. Let's do 8, just for fun, just so we can do something different. So I'm going to do 8. 8 here, 8 here, and 8 here. So I add that up to get my denominator. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 8 is 24. So my denominator is going to be 24. And remember, I'm taking 2 parts out of the 3 parts. So I go 1, 2, 2. So now I add it up. 8 plus 8 is 16. So another equivalent fraction is 16/24. So now I have 4/5. 4/5. Doing it in the same way, I would say I need to make, instead of 3 boxes, I'm going to make 5 boxes. because 5 is my total. That's my denominator. So I'm going to make 5 equal boxes. Remember, my boxes aren't going to be perfect, but as long as they're the same amount in each one, then they're equal. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, so I have 5 boxes, and I'm taking 4 of them. So I know my total is 5, so I know I have to put 1 in each one of these. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 5. And I'm taking 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm taking 4 of the 5 boxes. That makes 4/5. So then the same way that I did before, as long as I draw a box that has 5 parts, I can put any amount in each box. As long as it's equal, I will have an equivalent fraction. So let's say I put a 7. So I'm going to put 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, and 7 here. And remember, in the same way, I got to take 4 of the 5 boxes. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of the 5 boxes, okay? That will make sure that it's an equivalent fraction. So first, let me find my denominator. How many total do I have? So let's see here. It's 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7. That's the same thing as 7 times 5. So we know that 7 times 5 is 35. So my denominator is 35. Okay? And then I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 times 4 is 29. So my equivalent fraction is 28/35. And like I said, in the same way, I'll do another one for you so you can see it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 5 equals 5. And again, I can put whatever number I want in it. It will give me an equivalent fraction if I put the same amount. So let's do 4. So 16/20 is equivalent. That's an equivalent fraction. Now it's your turn. So what I want you to do is to go ahead and complete problems 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want you to find the equivalent fractions to 3/4, 2/5, 2/7, and 1/3. I want you to find 3 equivalent fractions to each one of them. Have fun!